And welcome back once more to Let's Play Megaman Zero. Now the last time we retrieved some busted ass data, and this time we're gonna occupy the energy crystal factory. Oh shit, you little bastard. I was supposed to get hit this early on. Anyway, back on track. This level is about average in length and has 7 cyber elves, I do believe, but only 3 of those are from enemies, so you shouldn't have to do a lot of farming to get them either. And the ones that are in containers aren't that far out of the way, so you shouldn't have any real trouble getting them on your first run. But still, I'd probably recommend you come back after you beat the boss to get them, just in case you slip up so you don't lose any points for time, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Ah, fuck damn it, CL, I think we get the point. If we get spotted, bad shit's gonna happen. Which, the only reason we even need to enter the first part of this area to begin with, is to farm 5 of those little blue cannon hoppers there for our second cyber elf. Now, once you're done with that, the best move you can probably make here would be to exit this damn place, because going on is, you know, kind of tedious. But go back out the way you came in, and make your way up to the top here, and enter through the vent shaft. Now, you want to be careful when you're climbing these 2 towers, because if you rush too fast, you're liable to get smacked upside the head by one of those damned exploding floppers, and that's, you know, that's never a good feeling, man. Especially because I think one smack takes off half of your health or something like that. That's bad. And now our third cyber elf comes from these secure spiders, which is actually about damn time that we get their cyber elf. I mean, they've only been in every level so far except for what, like 2? Which, of course, for this level they have received an upgrade for their damn speed, which can make them pretty dangerous because they can pop out of nowhere, since a lot of the ceilings you can't see, and that's where most of them like to hang out, man. Now, this part of the stage is probably one of the more tedious points in the entire game. You have to ride on top of these carry arms across this gigantic-ass pit, all the while trying to dodge these little welding arms and those damn spiders popping down from the ceiling. It's also especially challenging getting that cyber elf, because once you leave the carry arm you're riding to pick it up, you have to slowly slide back down the wall and basically make a leap of faith and hope you land on the next platform, which a lot of times you're gonna fucking miss, and thus you've just wasted a life. Now, for our last cyber elf of the mission, we have to slide down this wall, which will lead to a secret area. Just be careful when you try to get back out, because if you somehow manage to fuck it up and miss the wall, you're gonna fall all the way back down. And if, by some miracle, you don't die, you'll have to traverse the giant pit again, and that's never a good thing. And it's boss time once again. Now, the boss's name is Guard Oratic, which, you know, whatever, I don't come up with this shit, alright? Now, this guy's EX skill can make or break you if you're not using the shield boomerang. The EX skill, by the way, is called the Core Vulcan, and it's the first attack that he used where he fired all those buster shots out of the core. He also likes to use this about 3 or 4 times in a row, which makes dodging it a royal pain in the ass. Now, for his other attacks, he uses those heads, which each color represents a certain element. Orange is normal, red is fire, green thunder, blue is ice. Now, when he attacks with those, he will always use them in that order, every time. Now, your target is to hit the blue core, and obviously you can't damage it while it's shut, so don't waste your fucking time trying or your charge shot when it's shut. That would be stupid, and so would you. Now, you can also destroy those little heads of his that he uses to attack with, but that's really not worth the time it takes, as they'll eventually be replaced anyway. So, and this is also one of those rare bosses that has no elemental weakness of his own, but strangely enough he can use every element for his attacks, which makes this guy extremely dangerous at close range. And couple that with his EX skill, and he's pretty much a threat wherever he is. Any range, anywhere, anytime, the guy will kick your ass, at least once. Now, once you've taken care of the Ortic, you will finally get your second chip, the Flame Chip. Now, this is also one of those extremely rare times where CL actually says something halfway useful, even if it's just a half-assed hint. Now, yeah, I know we've taken control of the energy factory and we can produce large amounts of crystals, blah blah blah. Now, allow me to translate. Basically what she's trying to get across is that you need to get your ass back to the factory because there's a shitload of energy crystals laying around, which I think there's about 500. Now, I know that doesn't seem like much in the grand scheme of things, especially considering that you can hold 9,000 right at 10,000 crystals, but if you're without a good farming spot, say you've already completed the retrieve data mission, then it's definitely a godsend. Now, also, depending on how many missions you've completed, whenever you finish 4 of the missions that you can select, you'll encounter your first scripted portion of the game, where Neo Arcadia basically drops a big-ass tunneling mechanoid practically on our front doorstep. And we have to take that bitch out before it reveals our base. Which is exactly what we're gonna do next time on Let's Play Mega Man Zero. Kicking robotic ass one mechanoid at a time.